2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travellers' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you, Luke. What a lovely introduction and what a lovely day. I'm very much looking forward to strolling the fairways alongside these two players. They have been at each other, let me tell you. There's been a little bit of banter on social media back and forth in the lead up to this match. They have a bone to pick. They have a bee in their bonnet, and it's all going to be settled out on this golf course today.
Well, the closer he gets to the hole, the more determined he gets. Look out to this rival because Justin Thomas is coming for you. Can't wait to keep an eye on how it plays out. And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a pot bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? That'll help make a big move. Currently 1 under for the event. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers, both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a good-looking shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. This for back-to-back birdies.
That's frustrating. The putt drops, and we're moving on. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
This looks to be heading to the green. And he's hit that inside the range. And this putt to move into a tie for second. That was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
And this putt to move into the top 5. The old hammer hands putt. That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Ouch, that hurts. And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of third spot. Currently 2 under for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Handy effort, that one. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Just a stroke behind the leader. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's going right at the flag. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Currently a couple under for the round. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands. A good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
This next shot coming up from the sand. Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Putting for a par here. Just didn't drop. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, just missed. And in it goes. And with that, he's back to even overall.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity. Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
In the bunker, off the tee. Got to make up for a mistake. Dust the sand off those shoes, get into the other bunker and splash it onto the green. Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot, downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. A chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Ooh, right by the hole. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Trying to get to even par with this putt.
Now he's got this to get ahead of Justin Thomas. I don't think JT is going to be happy if this goes in.
An opportunity to make their par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
"12 feet to the cup coming up."
Little birdie look in here.
You can't make them all. Go tap it in. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And with that now, back to level par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This for a birdie run.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or, let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Ooh, yeah. This one's headed right.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
This is on a stupendous line.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the par. Let's take a look.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Get excited. This could go in. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
It's goodbye for now. Looking for
Time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. But that goes down for an eagle.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Next hole is a short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And here we are with the third shot. And if this can go down, he'll save par. Yeah, he'll take that. Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are at the third, and after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Getting ready to play their third. Now, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. Playing their fourth shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
That one goes down for bogey. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Not bad. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Going with the 7.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Nice line. And down it goes. And that will take him to 2 under. He's sharing 13th place. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, so close. And down it goes. Now a par 5 hole awaits. Second shot here on the 6th. That's not the shot he was hoping for. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, if he can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, so close. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Going with the 4-iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Well hold. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Justin Thomas, who? He looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Where will this one end up? Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies. Oh, we'll take that and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot, downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Nice out the rough here.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Currently at -4 overall. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Sitting at -4. Currently tied for 5th place. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. Time now for the 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. Good looking shot this. Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger? A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Just hammered that through the line. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And now at 3 under overall. Let's begin the 14th. Oh, that was pure. A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, that tee shot was absolutely pumped. That's given them a look for eagle, Rich.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Ooh. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Can they get a little ground draw here? What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
There it is. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Sitting at 6 under, currently tied for 4th place. Ooh, that almost went down. A par putt on the table. And another round safely in the books. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 4th.
Top 5, never a bad spot to be in, but as good as this player is, I know they're looking for better.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travelers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, this player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in 3rd and 4th gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. He's currently sitting in 4th position. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Second shot on the second. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Super shot, that.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Second shot here on the 3rd. That could play. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, what a super shot.
This player is putting for fun.
Now at -9 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
A long par 4 this hole. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
And choosing the 8-iron here. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
He has this putt to save his par. Tracking. Oh, that's a clutch par.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Opting for the 4-iron here. Well, that should find the bunker. This would be a great up and down. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, that's all class.
Love it. Nicely holed for eagle.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Playing from 110 yards out. Just 3 strokes back.
They've chosen to club down here.
That dog will hunt.
And a chance to move into a tie for 2nd here. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole is a par 3. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well struck. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, just missed. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. That's tidy. This putt is about 8 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Well holed. Let's move on. He currently sits in 3rd position. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And 11 under in front of the player with this putt. Okay, steady now. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's not what they were looking for.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Nice little par putt here.
It's on a great line. Solid par putt, that. Now 4 back after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole. This one's headed out of bounds. Penny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, well played. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Ooh. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that'll be a bogey. That's 9 under par for the event. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. This should play. Well, that's beautifully judged. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Great touch.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
The difficulty with this tee shot, Luke, is the green is a lot smaller than what it looks. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. This putt is for a share of second. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Currently 13 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Lovely effort, that. And he's down there. You got to read.
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's online. And that will drop in for a birdie. He's currently sitting in second. And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Should be good enough for the birdie.
That putt ends up just short of the hole.
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Well, Rich, I thought that day was an absolute doozy. And this player seems to be in decent shape, don't you think?
With one round to go, Luke, they can't afford any mistakes tomorrow. They've got to dig in deep and take it low tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Second place, that's no fun. You're so close and yet so far. Let's face it, second place stinks. This player needs to go out and produce something to chase down that leader and overtake him in this final round.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Setting up miles from the hole. Just didn't drop. Just a 4-footer remaining.
He's got this for his par.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's currently in the second position. This hole is a par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Putting for birdie. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Currently 15 under par for the event. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here. They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Here we are at the 4th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. This one from about 160 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
Got to try and save the par here.
Oh, that's frustrating. Yeah, you'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, how about that one? Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Good shot there, Beamer. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the third shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. We need this one to bounce right. Oh, tidy looking shot that. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Yes, they've made it. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here, going with the 6-iron here. Nicely done. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Wow, that's misjudged. Oh, a 12-footer. Love to make a few of these today.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Now that'll hurt. 3 putting in for par. We've arrived at a par 4.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 11th.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. This hole here is a par 4. Well, what happened there? Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Where was that going? Getting ready to play their 3rd. That should set up another chance. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. This hole is a par 5. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Hey, Rich, this second shot into 13, fraught with danger?
It'll get your attention in a hurry, Luke. There's water fronting this green and a severe slope, kind of a false front, which will feed the golf ball back in the water if they don't hit it deep enough into the green with their second shots. Anything missed long and right will be a delicate pitch shot as well.
That's inside the range. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Looking good so far.
Wow, back-to-back birdies, and what a time to make them.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Is currently just in second place.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Going with the 7. Needs to make a move soon. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? He can sense an opportunity here.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Just one off the lead after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The ball looked a little thirsty. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And this putt is for a final score of 64. And that brings a close to this event. That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.